Hey guys, welcome to the Forge. This is Joey with Colorado River Forge, and today we're going to be talking about safety in the shop. Safety is a big thing, especially when, to me, considering that I've spent 7 years as a paramedic working in various rural EMS services, ranging from services in East Texas, over in the San Jacinto County area, all the way to here in the Hill Country, over in the Barnett and Llano County areas. I've seen a lot of shop accidents that really could have been prevented had the people in the shops used the right safety equipment, or just safety equipment at all. Some of the things that I'm going to talk about are things that you really should be keeping in the shop, and a lot of this stuff is going to probably seem pretty commonsensical to you. Also, a lot of these things are going to be able to be carried over from not just being in a blacksmithing shop, but also woodworking and various other shop related activities. The first thing that you need to make sure that you have in your blacksmithing shop, something you should be using at all times, anytime you're dealing with things, are a good pair of eye protective gear. I use these sunglasses mainly because I work out where I don't have any covering, and they don't fog up on me, but you can use any sort of safety goggles or shooting glasses or anything like that. This prevents from getting stuff in your eyes. It never fails. The moment you think that you don't need them and you don't wear them, you always end up getting something in your eye, and the last thing you want is to lose your eyesight due to something that you could have prevented by just wearing a cheap pair of safety glasses. The next thing, this is especially critical in a blacksmithing shop, is making sure you've got water around you at all times. I keep a quench tank here on my bench, as well as a big stock pot that I keep full of water as well, that's close by. This is in case if the forge decides to something decides to happen with the forge, fire starts or whatever, you've got water nearby to be able to put it out. Make sure you keep cover on any oil-based substances that you're using. This right here is my quench tank for my blades. All it is just simple peanut oil. I keep if I can get my cover back on, I keep a cover over it. Number one, keep animals out of it. Number two, I don't want any errant slag or anything to go in there and everything goes up in flames. A third thing that you definitely want to keep close handy, and you want to be using at all times when you're dealing with hot metal, is going to be a good pair of gloves. I use just a good pair of cheap welding gloves. You can even get a cheap pair of gardening gloves. I used to use that when I first started out. This keeps your hands from getting burned when you're dealing with hot metal, and when you're using your tongs, you can still, the heat radiates into the tongs. The last thing is, of course, you want any life-critical medications. If you're allergic to something and you're working outside, you get stung by a bee or wasp or whatever, you want to definitely have your EpiPen out. Or if you're diabetic, you want to have, the things that you need for your personal medical needs. That's really it for today. I know there's a lot of friends of mine that are out helping with Harvey. If you guys are out there, just remember to do good things, be good to all people, and keep on forging, and have a great day.